Welcome, fellow chess enthusiasts. Today we'll be looking at a game with an interesting position and a new gambit. Believe it or not, a brand new gambit. Holy shit, aren't you excited? Alright, so first move for white would be e4 in this case. Very simple king's pawn opening. Black plays g6, preparing to fianchetto the bishop, making control of the long diagonal, it's long, it's nice. The bishop controls all these fucking squares. Look at all these squares. Look at all these squares. Alright, so white plays g3 to reinforce his e4 pawn. Alright, but he doesn't want black to play this, so he has a response to it. His pawn's protected, he can do whatever with his other minor pieces, but at least he's got the cover of his pawn. Black doesn't play f5, because his pawn's protected. But black plays g7, immediately fianchetting the bishop. Look at all these fucking squares. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all those squares. Alright. Next move white does, plays f3, get more squares to the center, because, the black bishop, it just controls too many squares. So the white has to compensate, because these pawns don't really control these squares, they just control the diagonals. Right? Because, let's remember, pawns can't capture forwards, they can only capture diagonally. So in effect, these pawns have no control over these squares. Like, maybe this pawn's control this square. Yeah, that's cool. The bishop controls all these squares, bro. Get on this bishop's level. That's what white does. He brings this knight forward, gets these two squares. But black does the unthinkable. This dart-squared bishop actually penetrates white position very deeply. And we've transposed into the position known as the auto gambit. And basically you just give up this black bishop for a white pawn, and you lose the game. Very effective gambit, in my opinion. After this, black can play this, this move, pretty much the only move that saves his rook. I wouldn't recommend putting the knight there because, you're already 2 pawns down, so black could just capture it, and you capture back, and you'd be in an even weaker spot. So you just want to move that pawn up, and the rest of the game is going to be hard for you. Don't play this gambit, please. This is a really dumb video. Don't take my advice.
Hold up.